Good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. Like I said yesterday, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. I would like to maybe, it depends on the weather, because honestly right now, I think it's raining. It's kind of hard to tell. It might just be really foggy, but I think it's raining. But that depends on if Dad and I are able to get the yard work done today or tomorrow. I did want to say something kind of frustrating with my plants, obviously. This is nothing new, so like from my new plants or whatever, these are not from them. I'm having another fungus gnat issue. The other things that were in my pothos seem to be mostly taken care of, which is exciting, so I got that fairly soon before they took over the whole plant, so that was exciting. Fungus gnats everywhere right now, so I'm kind of having to deal with that the most I possibly can, and it's very frustrating. So if you see a bunch of like the plant like stickers and stuff around my room to catch them, that's why. But yeah, it's just really frustrating. It happens twice a year, once in the spring and once towards the end of summer, where it kind of like a ton of them kind of show up, and that's what's happening right now. So hopefully I'll be able to take care of it and then it won't be as bad next year. But that's part of having indoor plants. It just kind of, fungus gnats just kind of come with having plants, so it's not really that big of a surprise. It is just annoying. Those little things I don't think do any damage to plants. I have no idea. Maybe they do, but they don't really, that I've noticed. They're just really, really annoying. As for right now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing next, but I wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far, and I'll see you in a little bit. I think I figured out the issue with all the fungus gnats. Probably definitely is not this, but it, you know, might have something to do with the little spider not being around anymore and not being able to catch the fungus gnats. Also, I got a little tombstone. It's a Halloween decoration, but I got a little tombstone and I wanted to show you because yeah, that makes me oddly very sad but very happy to see that, because I enjoyed that little spider obviously. And also when I put this spider here, yes, I very much did cry, and the clip that you saw, I just left it recording and it was 10 minutes long. So yeah, I was obviously very upset about the little spider. I didn't realize how upset I would get, but it was very needed, and I have very much been enjoying these little stickers, and now he has a little headstone as well. And also, this is how tall she is now. She hasn't really grown much since last week, but yeah, she's definitely very, very, very healthy. So I have a little bit more stuff on and I'm properly prepared today. This is the pumpkin plant that I showed you yesterday. See, it is like, these leaves are massive. I don't see any wasps over here. My little maple tree is doing great, and you have quite a few tomatoes, so I'll get you in a second. But that's how my little pumpkin plant is doing today. That thing is also getting big. Can I have these? Thank you, tomato. You're doing great, sweetie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like I said, it's not super long, but it does need to be trimmed. Good job, lawnmower. We are all done. Now it's time to finish up, and then I think get in the little pool that I filled up yesterday for a little while to cool off. It is time.
Aw, poor little thing.
I actually got you perfectly level today, and I'm honestly quite impressed by that. And also, I have already knit one row of the blanket because we are not changing that was my water bottle handle. But because I'm not changing the yarn color today, I figured I'd already knit one row. But as for today, it was mostly relaxing, honestly. For a long time, I just kind of sat there and did absolutely nothing. I was just looking out the window because it was pretty, and yeah, it was just kind of a nice relaxing day, so I very much enjoyed that. And then later on, Dad and I had to get the yard work done, and it was longer than I was expecting it to be perfectly honest. In some parts it was really, really short, and it was like it didn't even have to be cut, but other parts of the yard was just like, okay, how did this get so long? But yeah, it was a very good thing that we got all of that done because it was definitely needed. And as for the bug situation, the fungus gnats that I am dealing with in my room, I'm not entirely sure, but I haven't seen near as many as I did last night and this morning. So I think the bug stuff that I use worked, hopefully, on at least, you know, a decent amount of them, and hopefully it shouldn't get too bad. But because of all the bugs also outside, it really just tells me that, yeah, I think summer is slowly coming to an end, and all the bugs are just kind of really... There are a lot of them right now because the season's almost done. I know that this happens, unfortunately. They all kind of come alive before it starts to get truly warm in the spring, and then they all kind of like, you know, take over again before it starts to cool off again for the fall. So it's very interesting and I am used to it, but it's still very annoying, and I would like to keep it, you know, as under control as I possibly can, because having them everywhere is really, really annoying. And also, I wanted to mention this just because I feel like chatting a little bit longer. The little wings that I'm working on, these are just the testers, but I'll show you the one that I drew. It doesn't really stay upright very easily. And then this is the like test version of what I am attempting for it to look like. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, because I'm glad that I found something, but it is unfortunate because it's not necessarily what I wanted to use. I did feel some of the felt and see how it moves and stuff. I think that's probably what I'm gonna have to end up with to make the feathers, because I think it will just hold its shape better. I don't think the like, I think it's like a spandex that the little black, blue, and white one is. Like, I'm not sure what kind of material that is, but I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, for the bigger scale, that felt is going to be the best thing for me to use for this. Again, it might not be what I end up with, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be. And I know it's gonna turn out perfectly fine once I finish it. It might not be the best thing ever. I mean, I know it's not gonna be the best thing ever, but I think I'll be, you know, happy with it no matter what fabric I use. So me getting just very stressed trying to figure out the fabric that I'm gonna use when I know that felt would be okay, I probably should just go with felt, even though it's not the thing that I want to use. I think it's what's gonna work best. I know I'm gonna have plenty of time, like even if I start like the first day of October before Halloween, but I would like to have more than enough time instead of like being rushed and not being able to enjoy the Halloween season. So hopefully I'll be able to get what I need here shortly and get started working on them, because I am really excited to make them. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update that I'm pretty sure I've decided on the fabric that I'm gonna use. But anyway, I am almost done knitting here, so I'm gonna finish these last couple stitches and then I will show you what it looks like. So give me just like maybe a half a second. Last stitch, and I am all done for today. And this is what it looks up close. The little yellow section is definitely getting kind of long again, which I am very grateful for, because again, it has been nice and warm and I have been absolutely loving it. And I don't want it to get as cold as it did for the past, like, you know, right here. That I'm not ready for yet. I want Halloween and everything, but I'm not ready for summer to be over. This is what the blanket looks like for today. It is getting so long. It is kind of like, it's amazing how big this thing is getting. And the fact that I'm still making it and everything, it's very exciting. And again, I just wanted to thank you so much for being here and helping me make this thing, because without you, I would not be. So yeah, just thank you so much for being here and helping and just keeping me motivated to knit and everything, because seriously, without you, I probably wouldn't be. And I just look forward to getting to chat with you in the evenings and everything. So that's why I've still been continuing on knitting. So just thank you so much for being here. And yeah, as for tomorrow, I don't know what I am going to be doing. I think it's just going to be a very relaxing day, honestly, because normally on Sunday is like my rest day, so I'm not really planning on doing anything. I highly doubt we're going to go on a motorcycle ride, but there is always a small chance. But again, I I doubt it because we just went last week. And yeah, as for this video and for today, I hope you had a good day today no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day, and thank you so much for watching the video and just spending some of your day with me today. It really means a lot, so thank you. And yeah, with that, I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!